Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my channel, Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy. Thank you so much for being here with me today. We are going to dive into a Who Am I Reading For reading. And that's where I get a message and you tell me who I'm reading for in the comments below. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all of your kind words that you guys are always commenting. I just appreciate you so much, and I know I say it in every reading lately, but I cannot tell you how much I love my community, and I appreciate all of your beautiful words and your support of me. It blows my mind every day, and it just renews my sense of purpose of why I'm here. So thank you for being here. Let's go ahead and see what message wants to come through for you. And if you're new, welcome. You've come to the right place. If you resonate with my readings, this support community is amazing. So, all right, what is the message? What do you need to know? What are we talking about today? Let's see. Ooh, Empress. Okay, we like it. We like it. You're receiving something. Oh, wow. And the Queen of Wands. Ooh, you are really receiving something. And the Ten of Pentacles right behind her. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Everything is about to change for you. Ooh. Okay, I just want to sit in this for a minute. You know, this is such an incredible energy of receiving, but see, you're attracting. This energy says you are attracting what you want by being you, not by anything you're doing. Not by anything that you might think that you need to do. You're doing things differently now. You're attracting in what it is that you asked for. This energy, the Ten of Pentacles, wow. Oh, okay. Could be a love situation. Could be a love connection. All right. Oh, and you may even know them too with this Judgment card here. Oh, we got the Devil here too. You've overcome something big. Okay, so I feel like what you might have been overcoming in this, what I'm seeing so far, is this energy of, you know, like overcoming limiting beliefs, overcoming things within you that like attachment. Maybe there's a specific person here that you've been attached to in an unhealthy way. Maybe you had them on a pedestal and you had to take them off the pedestal and put yourself on the pedestal. Whether you are a guy or a girl, we don't read gender in tarot. We read the energy. I do see a lot of feminine energy here, but this is the divine feminine energy of receiving. And she just happens to be the energy of being magnetically receiving because of who you are, not because of what you do or how you show up or anything that the doing of things. So in the past, hopefully this is making sense. In the past, you might have been a chaser, you might have been a people pleaser, you might have been in the energy of the more I do, the more I receive, or telling yourself that at least. I have to be perfect, I have to perform, I have to say the right thing, I have to overdo something here. And now it's like the tables are turning and you're learning how to shift out of that energy. And it may be with this Devil energy here and the Judgment and the Chariot on the bottom of the deck, it feels like this was something that kept you stuck in a repeating cycle of disappointment, a repeating cycle of codependency, a repeating cycle that was controlling you, basically. Fear, anxiety. This could even be something like dependency that you've overcome, that you've let go of, like smoking, drinking, something that wasn't healthy for you anymore. Feels like codependency, however, because I have a lot of energy here around, you know, relationship and like soulmate sort of relationship, but you take it how it fits, because literally the Ten of Pentacles is the outcome that I desire. So whether that's love, whether that's a new home, whether that's a job, whether that's financial independence, whether that is your business taking off in a really successful way, whether that has something to do with your family, whether that has something to do with something else. A move. Take this as a confirmation of what it is that you're asking for, the outcome that you're asking for. And the outcome that you're asking for, there may have been an unhealthy attachment to it. Maybe you were in the energy of, it needs to show up in this way, in this form, at this time, and I'm going to be mad if it doesn't. We tend to do that. Right? And so that is an unhealthy attachment. Or maybe you're trying to tell the universe, like, it needs to, I gotta have my little package the way that I want my package to look like. And the universe is like, hello, let go, let go, let go, because I know what's best for you. And if we're in this energy of attachment or codependency, like you might have been in the past, that had to shift, that had to change in order for you to be able to hold on to whatever this is, because this is a lot of abundance with my feminine energy of receiving here. She is the abundance card. She is the love card. She's receiving in wholeness, in fullness, in completeness, whatever it is that you've been asking for. But if we're in an energy of lack or scarcity mindset or codependency from the past, then we may have received this, but we wouldn't be able to sustain it, because we needed to step into this energy of being able to receive it in wholeness, where I don't have attachment to it. Gosh, I don't know if this is making sense, but it's for someone who knows what I'm talking about. And so the codependency of the past maybe was being reflected here, and that needed to change. It needed to shift. We needed to let go of those old stories, let go of that old behavior, let go of those old habits and patterns, and we've overcome. But it's also something, a lot of these are all majors, except for two. But we also have another one here on the bottom of the deck. So letting go of codependency, just letting go of codependency, if we're talking about a connection in your life that you had on a pedestal. Maybe you had love on a pedestal. Maybe you wanted love so bad, and rightfully so. You are created as a human. You are created to want connection, to desire connection, to need connection. But this is also something that we are, some of us have more dependency on that for validation, for security, for love, for happiness, or whatever. And sometimes we have to learn how to let go of that codependency energy or that dependency energy in order to receive exactly what it is that we truly, truly deserve without sabotaging it. And that's what had to happen here, it looks like. So there could be an energy here that talks about a connection that is in separation coming back around because you or the other person had to get over that codependent energy or that attachment or that, whatever it is that you had to overcome in order for you both to be at the right place at the right time to be able to sustain a happy, healthy relationship and not sabotage it or not chase it. This energy feels like chaser energy from the past. The codependency, if that is, speaking to you, then you were in an energy of chasing. If you had love on a pedestal, if you were always the one giving, the one connecting, the one doing all the doing, you're now in the energy of receiving because you no longer have a limiting belief or a pattern that was running the show like you had in the past that said that I got to do my best, I got to do all the chasing, I got to do all the things, I got to put people on a pedestal, I've got to, send out my energy, depleting myself for everybody else, putting everybody else ahead of me, giving out my energy to everybody else, people pleasing, because, and accepting less because I'm afraid I'll never get what I want. This is what you want, and this is coming in, and this is coming in very fast. The energy is shifting into hyper speed right now. What you want wants you, but it is time because you needed to step into that energy where I can sustain it. I can receive it without chasing it away. I can receive it without sabotaging it. And so can they. Whatever this is, for some of you, I'm hearing a job. For some of you, I'm hearing that the job is coming and that you're the one that is sitting right at the top of the list, that is getting ready to receive that call, that offer. And it is way bigger and way better than you think. I promise you. I just had a client this morning tell me that she's been looking for a job for a long time, and she thought she had one. She knew that it was the one. She knew it. Oh, she knew it. And then she never heard from them. Now, months later, not only did she hear from them months later, but they told her she was too good for the one that she just knew was the one for her. She was too skilled, she was too good, and guess what? They created a whole new position for her. You're the one, okay? You're the one, and it is time for you to receive whatever this is. For some of you, I'm also hearing a home. You're receiving the home that you've been wishing for. You got it. You're the one that gets the home. Or perhaps it's the other way around, like you're calling in a buyer for your home and you're moving to another home. That's depicted here too. A job is depicted here too. Your own business taking off to levels that you've never seen of success before. And you might have seen some great levels of success, but this is far beyond what that is. And it's setting up your family for the rest of their life, their kids' life, all of that. It's legacy stuff we're talking about here. And it's all coming from some sort of change, something that you have overcome. You're overcoming that time of waiting for that job. You're overcoming that fear that has been gripping you. And, you know, something's transforming here. And the perfect alignment is coming in, and it's coming in very, very quickly. It's coming in very, very, look at right behind that is the Two of Cups. Wow, and the Ace of Cups. There's your offer. There's your love connection. There's what you're calling in. And the King of Wands right behind that to our Queen of Wands. Holy wow. So I can't wait to hear from you in the comments below, but get ready. By the end of the month, you're going to hear from this person. You're going to receive this job. You are going to be in, you're not only receiving or, you know, getting the offer, but you're in it. You're in it by the end of this month. And take that as in whatever month that you are in, because if you're seeing this at a later date, it's literally timeless. I've got Gemini and Cancer here. So I'm telling you, by the end of this month, you will be in this connection. You will be in this job. You will have what it is that you've been asking for. You are going to have it in your hands, and it is going to be easier than you think. It is bigger than you think, and it is not going to resemble anything that you have been through in the past anymore, because that cycle has closed.